Hey. Welcome to the Be Official podcast. I'm your host, your guy, Paul Payne837. I think I say that right. It's so funny till today people still kind of find it hard pronouncing my name though. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. But all in all, thank you for joining me on this wonderful episode of today. We'll be doing Calling, a song I recently released. And yeah, just wanted to say thank you so much to everybody who's been showing us mad love and mad support, on all major digital platforms. We wouldn't do this without you. We're a team, and that's why we are the BOF shows. It is what it is. Shout outs to everybody holding us down. It's amazing. If you want the merch, please go grab that on my website, paul837.com. We got everything, all the goodies for you. Black Friday. Yes, doing a 10% discount on all products. So make sure that you are on the website. You know what time it is, you know what it is, you know how we go down, how we roll, how we do this. I forgot to bring my phone. Yeah. But it's all good. It will reappear and disappear at the same time. But it is what it is. So thank you so much for joining me. And today I'm super excited to be back after a long time. Yeah. And yeah, it's been a couple weeks since we dropped an episode. So today is pretty much awesome, and I can't stop. There've been so many events that have happened. Yeah, kind of so many events. We're celebrating like 1 million plays on Audiomack on God Did. Kudos to you guys. And just yesterday we. Let me see. On a premiere when this episode premieres, that'll be on a Monday, so it'll be like 2 days before. Okay, I'll just say on the 11th of November, we were at the Excess Glory concert. Man, it was on fire. It was flames. Shout out to everybody who came through, man. It's been one hell of a week, man, and I am exhausted. I'm exhausted. I'm really exhausted. So much has been going on, man. So much has been going on mentally, physically, emotionally. It's been a roller coaster. And everything has been just going on for a while, like for a long time. And one should be like a few days ago, I was hit up by a good friend, Rebecca, all the way from Uganda, but now residing in Kenya. We had a very awesome conversation with her. We spoke a lot about how creators, just go into this abyss, this dark space that doesn't allow you to, figure out the things that you need to do in life, speaking about the thing of procrastination and just like doubting yourself a lot. It's a constant reminder that if you don't do it, nobody else will, and nobody else is passionate about your dream like you are, So I think you have to be in a loop. I was in that cycle of, feeling very exhausted with myself. Like I really felt exhausted. Like I didn't feel like doing anything, where I felt like really tired, It can be a really tough journey, and especially like for us creators, because you need to show up every time. You need to show up, put on a smile, and whilst there's a lot going on with you, but you need to be in a space where you allow every emotion to be felt, like if like you need to feel those emotions rather than just neglect them, but you need to feel them so that it allows to sit with you, rather than neglect that part of you, because that's being human, and that's what makes us us, So it's very important to feel each and every aspect of it. So I was just in that realm for a couple of weeks, and I just didn't feel like doing anything, doing the podcast, recording the visual performances for the songs and all that kind of stuff, and yeah, so she reminded me that despite whatever feeling I have, I need to step on top of that feeling and just be on a walk of, where you just get up and do what you need to do. Because if you don't do it, then who's going to do it for you? God has placed your purpose, the gift, unto your hands. It's you that God has given the gift for. And by the end of the day, you have to really let that sink in, So, yeah, shout out to you, Rebecca. She'll be doing can't wait for a podcast to start, And yeah, I'm just super excited. She also check out her book. Pretty wonderful and amazing, It's out on Amazon. So, yeah, before I get started, shout outs to EmmzzTouch. He did an amazing job on the calling song, yeah, so it features Du4. Shout outs my Zambian guy. Shout outs to EmmzzTouch. He's also on the song, and shout outs to Yande. For a long time, I've been wanting to do a song with his brother, man. It's been a long time. It's been a long time coming. Shout outs to you, Yande. And yeah, so the minute I got the song, the reflection was I had the original concept, right? On the original song, I was just the one on it, So I started thinking about the people who are gonna jump on the song, And I don't know, just this thought clicked, and Yande came to mind, And I pitched the song to him. He loved the song, And he was like, "No, cool, no problem. I'll jump on it, And thank God he came through, man. He came through. We hit up, and he came through home. We recorded from home, my home studio, and it was just on fleek, connecting, telling stories, and just sharing the faith and the struggles, all this kind of stuff that we go through. It was just a really good feeling and time to just connect as brothers, So he jumped on the song, and it's they went hard, man. They really went hard on the song, and Du4. This is how it went, right? So I did the chorus, came back home that day, sat down, So I kept on listening to the song, but something wasn't just adding up, And yeah, sometimes it's nice to, like, let's say me myself, to be on the song completely. It's nice. That feeling is good. It's good. Yeah. But this time around, I felt like I wasn't fit on the chorus. Like there was just something missing, And that's how I talked to EmmzzTouch. I was like, yo, if anybody can, I don't know who you think can fit well, like who can mash up the chorus and just like add, a little bit of flavor to the whole thing, And when Du4 jumped on the chorus, my goodness me, talking about owning the song, he owned the song more than myself. He owned that song, and that's what I believe about collaborations. It's all about, owning the song like it's yours, and he really came through and just brushed it off, painted a different canvas on it, and it was really dope. I was like, oh my God, the original song even sounded like trash. But yeah, it really sounded like something else, but it was really amazing how he just came through and just like, how his vocals just sat on the track. It was really amazing. Talk about EmmzzTouch. I was like, my brother, man, I need you on that. On the song, and it's funny how he also just came through and mashed it up and everything, just the storylines, like all the verses. When you listen to them, it's a whole, like each and everybody came through with their own different side of how they define how God calls them, how God has placed a calling on them, So this song is talking about a person who is in a whole different atmosphere. I call it the abyss, the dark space that you feel worn out, drifted apart. You just feel the separation between you and God, So it's being in that space of thinking, I'm exhausted, right? And I feel there's a greater power than me. It's understanding, saying there's somebody who's greater than me, who's able to help me conquer the things that I'm going through. So it's more like the art of surrendering, like you just surrendering yourself and calling on to the power of God, like letting him sit on the throne and you taking the back seat. I think that's where most of us fail, because we say, God, take charge, but we're still holding on to the steering wheel, and I think it's being in that space that lets you, alerts you and tells you there's certain things that you're not in control of, like understanding what God has placed on your heart and just allowing him being the custodian to take charge of your life, So it's that call that you need to have with him. And I'm talking about a call, I'm talking about prayer, It's that prayer that you need to have with him. It's that conversation you need to have with him. We live in a messed up world right now, man. And the world will tell you all sort of kind of things right now. It's up to you to mute out certain voices and noise, because there's a lot of voices, man. Go on social media. Everybody has their own agenda. Everybody has different sides of the story. Everybody has something that has been discovered. Like, there's just so much that is going on right now. It's different. Way before we could have access to all this information, now that's just at our fingertips, and it's just a whole different arena, So you need to have a source where you block out the noise, because different voices, it's really hard to focus, because you have all these voices that are whispering, talking to you, doing this, that you end up losing your direction. And you are not supposed to be in such a space. It's all about learning to navigate through peace in the struggle, peace in the pressure, peace in the noise. So it's the art. Despite all this that's going on, it's you learning and being in an environment where you're able to just mute out and focus on the voice, and that is of God, So Calling is a beautiful song, man. It's really a beautiful song that I would want you to go and check out. And please share it with a brother, share it with a sister, share it with a family, a friend, share it with all your circle, Shout out to everybody that helped me out on this amazing track, and I'm super grateful. And today, on this episode, I was talking about calling, Yeah, so thank you so much for joining me. I've been your guy. I've been your host, Paul Payne837. Please go on my website, paulpayne837.com, paulpayne837.com, and please enjoy yourself. Have an amazing time. And see you in the next episode, man. See you in the next episodes. Yeah. But before I leave, right? We're almost at the end of the year, So I am doing a compilation of all the songs I have dropped. So watch out for that compilation. Like, I'll be just compiling all the songs together and presenting them to you guys so that you enjoy all the songs in one place. Everybody has been wanting me to do this, but yeah. So we'll be compiling that for you guys. And it's called Be Official Season 2022. And please, continue supporting the boy. Continue supporting the Be Official team. We wouldn't be where we are today without you guys. It's been a long journey, but we are here, and I am super, super grateful for each and every person who shares, likes, comments, and tells their mother about me, their father about me, and their whole entire family about me. Thank you so much. I've been your guy, Paul Payne837. Sign out.